Nobody warned you about this part. The closer you get to God, the more you seem to lose. Friends disappear, comfort fades, things you prayed to keep go. And nobody in church prepared you for the moment when obedience feels like losing. You did everything right. You chose God. You let go of the wrong things. You stayed faithful when it was hard. And your reward, it looks like emptiness. But here's what they never tell you. The losing isn't punishment, it's preparation. And if you're in a season right now where following God is costing you everything, this message is for you. Let's talk about why the closer you get to God, the more you lose. Number 1, God removes what you love to reveal what you need. You didn't just lose people. You lost comfort. You lost certainty. You lost the version of yourself that felt safe. And it hurts in a way you can't explain to people who haven't felt it. But here's the truth. God doesn't remove what's good. He removes what's become a substitute for Him. The moment something in your life starts taking the place He's supposed to hold, He'll allow it to shift, not because He's cruel, because He loves you too much to let something lesser keep you from something greater. Abraham left everything, his country, his people, his comfort, and it wasn't until he let go that God showed him the land. Surrender always comes before the promise. If you're losing what you love, ask yourself, was it leading you to God or was it replacing Him? Number 2, the people who leave were never meant to stay. This one is painful because sometimes it's not strangers who walk away. It's people you trusted, people you built with, people you believed would be there forever. But when you start moving deeper into God, some people won't follow, not because they're bad, but because they're not assigned to your next level. God will never allow someone to stay in your life if their presence is keeping you from your purpose. Think of it this way. When a rocket launches, it sheds weight to go higher. The shedding isn't a mistake. It's the mechanism. The people who left weren't failures. They were fuel for a season, not forever. Proverbs 13:20 says, "Walk with the wise and become wise." Sometimes God removes the wrong voices so you can finally hear the right one, His. So stop mourning who walked away. God is protecting the direction He's taking you. Number 3, losing comfort is how God builds your character. When life was comfortable, you didn't need deep faith. You had options, you had fallbacks, you had backup plans that kept you from trusting God fully. But when comfort disappears, something shifts. You stop depending on plans and start depending on the God who makes them. And that's when your character stops being borrowed and starts being built. David didn't develop a warrior's faith in the palace. He developed it in the wilderness, in the loneliness, running from Saul with nothing but his worship and his God. The wilderness wasn't a detour. It was the destination for his development. 2 Corinthians 4:17 says, "Our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." That thing you're losing right now, it's light. What God is building in you, that's eternal. Don't trade eternal depth for temporary comfort. Number 4, God strips your identity so He can rebuild it in Him. Here's the part nobody talks about. Sometimes what you lose isn't a person or a place. It's you, or rather, the you that wasn't fully His. There comes a moment in your walk with God where everything you used to define yourself starts falling apart. Your title, your reputation, your confidence in your own ability. And it feels like an identity crisis. But it's actually an identity correction. God can't fill a cup that's already full. He can't write a new story over one you refuse to close. So He empties you. He dismantles what was built on the wrong foundation so He can rebuild you on an unshakable one. Isaiah 64:8 says, "We are the clay. You are the potter." Clay doesn't get to decide the shape. It just has to stay in the hands of the one forming it. You're not falling apart. You're being reformed. And what God forms doesn't break. Number 5, The closer you get to God, the more the enemy fights you. Let's be direct. The loss you've been experiencing might not all be divine pruning. Some of it is spiritual warfare, because the closer you get to God's presence, the more dangerous you become to the enemy's plans. He doesn't attack the lukewarm. He attacks the fire. And if everything in your life has been under pressure lately, it's not because God abandoned you. It's because hell noticed you. Job lost everything, not because he sinned, but because his faith was a threat. And in the end, everything that was taken was returned double. The enemy's attacks are never the end of the story. They're just proof that you carry something worth fighting over. Ephesians 6:13 says, "Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand." Stand, not retreat, not question. Stand. The attack confirms the anointing. The loss confirms the calling. The fire confirms that what God put in you can't be burned away. So if you've been wondering why choosing God feels like losing everything, hear this. You're not losing, you're being positioned. Every person who walked away, every comfort that disappeared, every version of you that fell apart, it was all making room for something purer, something stronger, something that can only be built in the fire, because God never strips what He doesn't plan to replace, and what He gives back is always greater than what He took. Don't run from the losing. It means you're getting closer. Drop "I trust the process" in the comments if this spoke to you, and subscribe, because the next message will reveal how God uses your darkest season to prepare your greatest assignment. Stay in His hands. The forming isn't finished.